I guess if there's one thing this show succeeds at, it's making you feel high when you're not high. I think that's what it was going for. Disjointed is a Netflix original show starring Kathy Bates, made by Chuck Lorre. That's right, Chuck Lorre. The same guy that's brought you way too many seasons of Big Bang Theory that stopped being funny about a decade ago. He's teamed up with Kathy Bates, which is unfortunate because I love Kathy Bates, to make what for the potheads Big Bang Theory is for nerds. What I mean by that is that it represents potheads in a really bad light. Kind of takes all of the stereotypes about them and puts them in the forefront. And they're like, oh, there's all the stereotypes, that's all that there is with potheads. Kind of like Big Bang Theory has been doing for about a decade. Here's all the stereotypes about nerds and geeks. Let's make a show about it. Although nowadays, Big Bang Theory is just Friends, but in nerd shirts. But either way, Disjointed stars Kathy Bates, who runs a dispensary in California. She runs it with her son, who just came back from college getting a business degree. And she's a pothead, and follows the other potheads that work in her store, and that's about it, really, actually. There's not a lot of depth to this show, and even less depth to the characters. This character's a security guard who's a pothead. This character's Asian, and she's a pothead. This character's black, and he's a pothead. Look at all these crazy potheads. Oh, don't forget, there's one character who's not a pothead, and he hates potheads. And he owns a karate shop next door to the potheads. Look, I'm giving this too much shit, okay? I'm not the biggest fan, but I do laugh every now and then. It's saved, but it's saved by the strangest things. There are these characters, Dank and Davy, who I'm a little worried they're gonna make a spin-off show of called Young Dank and Davy, who are actually pretty funny. They're the epitome of pothead, and although I've been saying that I hate the fact that they're stereotyping potheads, it's really fucking funny. I mean, they get a little tiresome after a while, but it's some good comedy mixed in with the bad comedy. There's also these strange sequences that, as I was saying, it makes you feel high, that goes into some sort of animated acid trip in the middle of this live action show. It's weird as hell, and it fucks with your head, and I guess that kind of makes you feel high in a way, which, like I said, I think is another thing they're going for in this show, is making you feel high when you're not actually high. So success there, I guess. In the end, there's not a lot more I can say about this show. It's made by Chuck Lorre. It stars Kathy Bates. It takes everything in the pothead world or the weed smoker world and kind of makes a joke out of it. But sometimes it's funny, most times it's not. That's pretty much it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. There's not much I can say about this. It's not even two-dimensional. It's a one-dimensional show. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other reviews.